What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you guys a 3-in-1 tutorial: how to do brows, how to do lashes, and how to do a wing liner. Can you believe that I did 3 videos in one? That is just amazing. But anyway, I'm grabbing my Laura Mercier. So I've already primed my face and all that stuff, and I'd rather do my brows before I actually prime my face and moisturize and all that stuff, because I like the tackiness of my skin to grab hold of the product. So what I did was I took my Laura Mercier and set my eyebrows, and I'm going in with my micro brow pencil by NYX in the color Espresso. So I'm taking the brow pencil and I'm just focusing on the top part of my brow first, and then I'm drawing the bottom part. You want to be very strategic when you do this, not too tedious, because you can always fix it up, which I'll probably be fixing up in the couple of next clips. But I usually just do this to map out my brow, to make sure I know the form of how I want my brow to be and stuff like that. Right here, as you can see, I always stop and check and see if I like the brow to look the way it is. If I don't, then I will go ahead and make the arch of my brow a little bit higher by adding more product. So I do want to say this. I have thin brows, so I do overdraw my brows. Not everyone has to overdraw brows, but I do, because they're very sparse, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I'm filling in the brow and making sure that I am doing it with a light hand, because if you do it too harshly, it'll definitely look too dark. Then I'm grabbing the very tip of the brow and I'm just making little brow hairs at the front of the brows. So I'm grabbing my Born This Way concealer, the multi-use sculpting concealer, and my SONYa KASHUK brush. You guys, all of the products are going to be linked down below for you guys to see, so that if I miss a step as far as saying what product I'm using, it'll be in the description box. But I'm taking the concealer and that brush, and now I'm just carving out the brow to my liking. It's basically just shaping it and making it look more sharp and more clean cut, basically. You don't necessarily have to do this step if you don't want to, but I prefer this step because I'm a tedious person when it comes down to my brows, because I already don't have any. But yeah, so I always start in the middle of my brow, going into my arch, and then I focus to the front of my brow after I've done the arch. Make sure you drag your product down to your eyelid so that you can use some of that concealer as an eyeshadow base when you decide to apply eyeshadow or something like that. Now, I do mix in my concealer with my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer when I'm wearing no eyeshadow at all, just because I feel like it looks a lot better. And it makes the eyeshadow, well, not the eyeshadow, but it makes the eyes stay on longer, because I'm sure you've seen it where sometimes there's a lot of creasage in your eyelid. Yeah, I don't like that. I like my stuff to be nice and clean cut, no creasage whatsoever. So now on to the wing liner. I'm blending out my concealer and putting it all over my eyelid. I grabbed some of the very small portion of the eyeshadow primer by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just blending that out on my eyelid. Then I'm grabbing my Laura Mercier again and my setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to be setting my eyelid. I also set my eyebrow because I don't want my eyebrow to look shiny. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, where a lot of people like to set their eyebrows so that it won't look as you know, glowy as, like, you know, you want your brows to look nice and dull like they're actually your brows, if that makes any sense. I did forget to set my eyebrows, and I'm using the Benefit 24-hour brow gel. So I'm grabbing my Anastasia Beverly Hills black eyeliner, and I'm going to start in the outer corner of my eye. So you want to take your time when you do this and not apply too much pressure when you're doing this. You want to just take the actual tip of the brush and flick it upwards, not straight, but upwards on an angle. And then you want to go from the very tip of the actual flick of that line and drag it on into your inner corner. After you do those steps, you want to make sure that you basically color in the lines, if that makes sense. My actual liner is almost out, so I was like struggling trying to get product out of this freaking brush and out of my little container that it comes with. I was really upset. I was like, dang, I didn't even know that I was running out of product. But yeah, so you want to just go ahead and just color it in and make sure it's nice and filled in and everything is perfect. You can stop here if you want to. I like a more dramatic eyeliner, honestly. So I usually just fix the front of the eyeliner. As you can see, I add an extension into the inner tear duct and make it look more foxy, if that makes sense. And I also add a little bit more to the wing portion, and I basically elongate it so it'll look more dramatic. Yes, sometimes my liner does touch my eyebrows, but I mean, who cares? It still looks cute. So I'm grabbing my mascara, and now I'm just going to coat a good amount of mascara onto my eyelashes. I usually do the top and bottom of my lash. It's just something that I do. I did forget to bronze up my crease, so that's what I decided to do after I've already put mascara on. I know that's so backwards. Then I'm grabbing my tweezers. You can do tweezers, fingers, whichever one. I'm putting the lash literally on top of my lashes, no exception. I'm not putting it on my eyelid. I'm not putting it on the skin. I'm literally putting it on top of my lashes so it'll blend perfectly. Make sure that you take your time when you do this, because you can definitely poke yourself in the eye. I've done it multiple times and I still do it. Also, don't get a lash that's too big for you to where you're not able to see through it. I just so happen to have really big eyes, so any lash really works with it. But yeah. So this is the end of my video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys share this with all of your family, friends, because yeah, I'm back on YouTube and we're taking over 2021. But I'll see you guys later on Monday.